Have an Azalea game. Thinks, and I don't really need those shelters in this matchup, I think. There's a tiny bit of argument for like being able to play them from hand into dominate. It's really not worth it. Forgotten who's going first. Them, I think, yeah. What I want is for them to attack me for exactly 7. I'm certainly going for it. It's an annoying number. Um, I'll have to use up a point of Arknight or something. That's fine though. Gets me a good graveyard. I think this is a bad choice from them all in all, just because like I get to put 4 cards in. I mean, I guess they get to take a point off the grass, but I don't think that's worth giving me that. That's a free decompose for me. Gonna play the truce, I think, aren't we? Because this is bad. Play that. We'll keep the trot along because obviously it does more. More than the block with the tip. Don't put this in your arsenal. You can't tell me what to do, James. I'm gonna put it in my arsenal and then lose. Current feelings is I'm blocking with either the plough or the seeds, depending on some stuff. But they're going to give me another card, and that might make me completely reevaluate what I'm doing. You can't do more than one action, so there's absolutely no point doing half of this. So, little think. We might be using the face purgatory here because it's not a bad time to hit them with it. Just because it denies them their arsenal. So you're going to get very little here. This is the thing, right? I'm going to block the 11 like that. That should deny them the arsenal. Still leaves me the ability to do this. Oh, there is a rain razor. Okay. Well, I'm just playing the channel this turn then. Boring turn. Well, they don't have an Arsenal on their next turn, so the next turn's going to be a bit boring. Drag. Do I just do a plough? Their Arsenal, though, that's the only problem. Very boring turn, aren't we? Definitely the right move here, I believe. And I'm willing to keep this because, like, yeah, there's a trot along in my arsenal to kind of do stuff with this, even if it's small. I don't get to keep that channel either. So this has been a pretty wet couple of turns, really. Fucking hell. An inertia. Right, so one to pitch to play the plough. We're just blocking with one card. Just take my 13 to the face. That hurt. Plough's wet because it's only going to be for 5, right? Rather than 9. But you've got to start somewhere. I've not managed to draw any extra D reacts, which is a shame. Deliberately banishing the Bramble Spark so that I don't accidentally think that it's an Earth card later and mess up my decomposers. Oh, no, isn't because I blocked one out early. Yeah. This one plus 2. Yeah, 2 frailties. We got somewhere here. We've taken cards. These are really hurting. I can't block all of this, which is very annoying. I don't get to keep my arsenal, which is also a pain. I might be hitting the mirror fruits at the forest at this rate, if I'm being honest. I am getting reamed by the big Azalea damage. I hadn't pressed resolve on that. Need to find another decompose soon, really. That far behind, but I'm far enough behind that I don't like it. I've obviously got some decent sort of defences to kick in. I'm just really trying to save them because they will matter if I can get that second decompose off. What I'd like is for Azalea to block this all out. Block 9 Azalea. Yeah, they're blocking something. That's positive. It means it's not damage to my face. I don't outright care about the frailty. As much life as I can here. Like more damage coming. Don't really want that. I'm gonna preserve the life, I think. And it's definitely worth using this here to prevent that random one. No, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't be playing action cards, but nonetheless, a decent time to not get hit by things, I think. This only threatens 3, unfortunately, but 3 will have to do. Like, I very much haven't seen enough decompose in this game. Like, and no disruption. That CNC was the first disruption I had, and they didn't have an arsenal, so not great. They've come up with some lovely big attacks. Very much been in an awkward place. I mean, Azalea is pretty good into defensive decks, especially when they like how many D reacts have I even drawn? It was just the one on turn 1, right? Yeah. Still no D reacts. You don't want your deck to be packed with that because, like, I've got 9 and I didn't want to go up to 12 because she can. I mean, she can block them with I can't remember what it's called. It's like 2 cards, right? Is it Red in the Ledger that does it? Or Remorseless is one of them. Remorseless. you know, she's got remorse that she's got another card that bolts that onto things, so you don't want to be packed with them, but at the same time you do want some. Yeah, release the tension there. We have 8 dominate. Just that. Thinking. No, I'd rather have the extra life, I think. We don't like that life total. I think I found disruption far too late for it to matter. Like, I'm catching up on life, but decisions on the pox. I think we take the pox because I'd rather full block something with this well grounded, potentially. Okay, now we have DBX. That's good. If they don't get dominate, I got a lot of block and quite a lot of offense. Okay, so we can do 3, 7. Oh, this looks good. 3, 6, 10, 11. This feels good. A little bit of sneaky back into this. Deny them the card draw, which is massive. We've got our ability on, which is pretty important when they're on this low life because it means we're getting 5 value out of single cards, which is really efficient. 6 life bad, but they're also low enough that they have to be. They probably don't have to be worried about this attack, but you know, we're getting to the point where they have to be worried. I've still actually got quite a lot of equipment. Like, these 4 cards have to be big to kill me this turn, he says. Inviting disaster. We've got a root bound in hand anyway, so I think we're in a really good spot here. And the swarming, so like, you know, even if I just have to go like Grasp Swarming Reaping. It's like two cards for 9. It's big. This drill shot functionally does nothing as well, which is also nice. I'd like to save this Bark Skin because it's not going to do anything blocking this turn. His hand's looking a bit meh at the moment. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't like that as much. Not as much. The Seek and Destroy is not important apart from the damage. But we are on 11 Dominate. So quick count, 11, 9, 5. That's really, really awkward. I think I have to put this in to survive. Yeah, I think this is actually basically lethal. That's a shame. I think that is game to them. Lagging like crazy. Refresh. I'm going to assume they're on the same lag. Yeah, the blood rot's upsetting. If I'd had another blue in hand, it wouldn't matter, but it's really going to mess with me. Like, to the point where I think it probably causes me to lose. Shame we don't have another blue to stop the blood rot. It would make my life a lot easier. Because we can play around the Remorseless, as annoying as it is. The blood rot kind of screws me because I've got to keep this condemned now. That means I'm just hitting a Reaping Blade, which is a not very good turn. But, you know, it is the turn I've got, so... Maybe shouldn't have used the Bark Skin and just been on 1, because maybe I've got more mileage out of it next turn. They're definitely going for the kill on this. I am wondering if I should have swung this. I mean, like, again, if they don't kill me, this is great, but I think I'm going to die to this. I think something with Dominate is going to hit me, and that's going to be it. We got it close. Like, you know, this pulled back pretty well. As I say, if I'd had just a little more D-react early in the game, I think would be good. That should be game. I had a feeling that's what was coming with the Rain Razors, but like, what do? You just live with it. Survived another turn there. Take that. I love how this always tries to put this in the worst order for you. Like, by default, we will make this kill you at the end of the turn rather than, the optimal order. But don't help me out or anything, Talashar. But as I say, I'm just waiting for the one dominate, and like any attack with dominate kills me, and they are presumably digging for it. That's basically dead. Yeah, that's a good game. Yeah, there's some clicking. Yeah, it was what it was. I think I just got some bad ordering on some of that. There's not much you can do, right? They're a deck with dominate, which means I can't just stonewall them. And like, what did I get to turn 6 without seeing a D-react? Really low amount of decompose. Florian feels like he really can choke a bit in terms of the back and forth. Like, he shouldn't choke that much if you think about the odds. Like, there's just a shit ton of decompose randomly crammed in the deck, but actually drawing it seems to be a serious problem for me. Yeah, but I'll see you in the next one.